What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, we are going to be talking about BSV, BTC, and BCH. There's a ton of setups in the cryptocurrency space that I see as bullish right now, so I figured it would be a great day to cover the three Bitcoins and what I expect coming and the price action as we proceed, as we progress in these markets. There's going to be a lot of really important information that you learn in today's video, so make sure you stay clear till the very end. And also, you guys, hit that like button if you like content that I'm making, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Okay, so we're starting off with BSV here, and I'm on the smaller time frame. This is the 2-day candlesticks, and we're zoomed in. As you can see, I've drawn a pattern. This is an inverse head and shoulders pattern. We have a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. And this pattern is no joke. If you guys don't know the inverse head and shoulders pattern, I posted this in my Discord in the free area. Links are in the description. Has an 83% success rate. This pattern has not broken out, meaning that there's a neckline right here of the pattern that has to break for this probability to be set in place. However, I do suspect that will happen, so keep an eye on that, especially over the next couple weeks. The price level that we'd like to see broken above is about $98. So an 83% success rate is no joke when it comes to trading patterns. We also have other coins that are bottoming out already and completing their bottom patterns or starting to. So it's very likely that BSV does follow through with this inverse head and shoulders pattern here. It's also surprisingly similar to the bottom formation that actually occurred on Bitcoin back in 2018. As you can see right here, this bottom that formed on Bitcoin is extremely similar to what we see going on with BSV right now. The only real difference being that this right shoulder here on Bitcoin was a little bit deeper than what we're seeing on BSV, but we see the same falling wedge structure that formed in the right shoulder or the left shoulder, and the same type of bottoming pattern as well. You guys, BSV is also something that I'm watching in the bigger time frame. Some people are like, Dallin, why would you ever say buy BSV? And you guys, this is not financial advice. So when I'm talking about coins I'm buying, this is my personal trading journal. However, I am very big on BSV. And one of the reasons I'm so bullish on BSV is this very big picture accumulation. It's almost identical to what I've seen happen in the past in markets before. One prime example of that is Apple computers. You can see here on the bottom. It's a very clear example of the same accumulation pattern. You have a few different areas of resistance that are tested as the market forms its trend. You then reject back onto the lowest support levels, and rejecting back onto those lower support levels then leads into the kind of rounded bottom, a head and shoulders, and a huge breakout. And also, nobody ever expects the breakout to happen. In the year 2003, the idea that Apple computers or the internet stocks or companies or computer tech companies were going to recover, people thought no way, but it did. It went way up after that. So I do suspect a huge move coming in BSV in the bigger time frames. You can see what happened to Apple was completely ridiculous. So, who knows just what's coming for this one, but I'm personally invested in it and very excited about the future price action for BSV. You guys, BSV is not the only Bitcoin. There's also good old BTC as well. And BTC is still forming the patterns we've been talking about in these sessions together and in these videos together. And this pattern is an ascending triangle pattern. It's a very, very bullish pattern. It is also a very, very high success rate pattern. 69% is very high, by the way, you guys. And so this pattern, especially as we start to reach this resistance and get a clear confirmation breaking up above major horizontal resistance, will confirm the pattern upon that breakout. However, this support level is holding very strongly, and I expect Bitcoin over the next couple weeks to continue bouncing, exactly as I've discussed in my videos previously. You know, you guys, I did not flip bearish down here. I didn't flip bearish down here. Everything is going exactly as my trading plan goes. I didn't flip bearish down here at 28K on Bitcoin. Everything is going exactly as my trading plan goes. I'm personally sticking to my plan. I'm very excited about the future price action, and I do suspect we see a large breakout here on Bitcoin that will be very profitable and very exciting to trade. So I'm definitely not giving up on Bitcoin or BSV. These are both setups. I see a lot of price action moving forward. I have comparisons and market cycles that I've seen that look a lot like this in the past, and I've seen this type of structure. I know what Elliott Wave 4 waves look like, and I've seen Ethereum form its ascending triangles, and a lot of different markets form their ascending triangles as they proceed to move higher. So this is a very, very clear example of a high probability continuation setup in Bitcoin. Continuation meaning that the uptrend, the higher highs and the higher lows that we've clearly been forming, will see a continuation of that trend. So that's very exciting, you guys. The last Bitcoin that we're going to be talking about in today's short video is Bitcoin Cash, BCH. Now, people, of course, ask me, Dallin, is Bitcoin Cash going to moon? Is Bitcoin Cash any good? Is it a complete, total piece of crap? You know, so I'm going to talk about what I'm seeing in the charts today. I definitely hold more Bitcoin and more BSV than BCH. However, that does not mean that I don't suspect this market to see bullish price action. Inside of bull markets, historically, coins follow, meaning that there's coins that are just, boom, breaking new all-time highs, continually leading the rest of the coins. And then there's some other coins that haven't broke their all-time highs yet, that are following behind, and they end up forming a lot of the same patterns that the other coins have formed previously in the past. So when it comes to BCH, I do expect it to rise throughout the bull market. Now, will it be the biggest gainer in the whole bull market? I can't tell you that for sure, but I will tell you that the market structure looks very similar to Bitcoin back in 2016. Basically, what happened was Bitcoin did an ABC correction down here. You can see the same ABC correction that Bitcoin Cash did up here on the top. Bitcoin Cash on the top, Bitcoin on the bottom. So this is historical comparison of market cycles, and it does work because it's fractal in nature, meaning the same patterns occurring in all markets. It's just whether, different time frames will occur, the different patterns. And you can compare cycles on different time frames as well. So this is a comparison here that is extremely accurate. Bitcoin started to break out into a bull market. It came and consolidated. The same thing is happening to BCH. Now, just because BCH comes back down a little bit closer to support, whereas Bitcoin made more of a triangle pattern, you can see XRP is making more of a triangle. Does that mean that Bitcoin Cash isn't bullish? No, that doesn't mean that at all. It just means that they're forming slightly different structure as these markets bottom out here. But this is an ABC correction. Bitcoin made a triangle. In my previous videos, you'll see that XRP made that same kind of triangle. But it's the same patterns we're seeing, you guys. So I do expect BCH will see continuation, will see upside. It's worth $300 right now. The funny thing is Bitcoin was also worth about $300 down here, as you can see, $300, $400. So it's kind of crazy to see how similarly these charts are following each other in price and in structure. So I expect big things coming in all three Bitcoins, you guys. The market looks very bullish to me. I'm not buying one bit of the FUD. And that's not to say that I don't understand markets can go up and down, but I'm a technical analyst, and I'm going to show you what I'm seeing in the charts. And if there's news and stuff that's just purely negative, or people trying to convince people to sell, or even people that have sold their investments that feel emotionally justified in trying to protect other people from losses, right? Because they think the market's going to drop lower. I will share my personal view on the market, which is quite bullish and opposes the bearish view completely, because I see bullish structure, and that's what I'm betting my money on, you guys. So don't believe everything that you read or see on the internet or on the news. Learn how to do this stuff yourself, do your own research, your own charting, and take the risk into your own hands. And that's, of course, what you guys do when you do this trading. But you can make a lot of money doing it, as I have, and my good friends and my family members have. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in all the way till the end. I do have a very special offer for you guys. That is the Mastermind Program. Now, what is the Mastermind? The Mastermind I created to help people make their first 100,000 or their first million. There's a lot of opportunity to make money in the markets right now. And so I want to help other people learn how to make that first 100,000, that first million, as well as give them the tools and resources they need to do that. So that once you learn how to trade, you can do it on your own. You could teach other people how to do it, and you can trade these cycles as I am. You guys, this market has completely changed my life, and I'm confident it can do the same thing for you. The Mastermind Program is not for people that have $100 or $50 ready to invest. This is for people that have $5,000, $10,000, and even higher in their portfolios already, because I know I can help you make your first 100,000 or your first million inside of this program within 3 months. I'm very confident in that. And if you don't reach that level, we extend your membership out, and I help you reach those goals. That's part of the way that I do this. So it's a lot of fun. We meet every single Saturday. If that's something that interests you, apply in the form below. My cousin Monson or I will get on the phone with you and talk a little bit more about what that is, you know, how much it costs, what you can do to get inside of it, whether you're fit for the program, and that kind of good stuff. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Click that link in the description below to apply for that mastermind. It will completely change your life. And thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. I look forward to seeing you guys in these future updates. As always, stay profitable out there.